Hey, everybody! What is up? What is up? Hey, everyone, how's it going today? Hey, hat. This is my hat. This is my hat. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a wonderful, action-packed BrokenBuzzer Team Trivia Night. We are going to play some trivia. And the fun part of today is the questions that I have for you today. I like them a lot. I don't know if all of you will like them a lot, but I like them a ton. They make me happy. And you know what that means if I'm happy about questions. It's going to be bad news for everyone. We have some really top-notch names here of the teams this week. Got some real top of the line names. Just to call out some of the names that I thought are really funny, we have the Imaginary Friend Squad today. We have Raiden Solo like Jason Derulo. We have the Witless Protection Program. Billy Ray Virus. Disdain for 3 oranges. Oh no. Oh no. Disdain for 3 oranges. Lori is winning the day. We are getting into round 1. So round 1 is 10 questions, each worth 1 point, of varying difficulty. Hopefully you find them fun, and if you don't, I apologize. If we're all ready to go, I think we are. Let's get started. Question number 1, the category is everybody. Strong Bad, Strong Mad, and Strong Sad were 3 brothers that featured in part on what animated web series that has been running on and off since 2000. This series, created by the Brothers Chaps, included many email gags, including Trevor the Vampire and Some Kind of Robots. Question number 2. Category is the prequel. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes was released earlier this week. This book serves as a prequel to a trilogy written by what author? Question number 3. The category is... In the hot seat of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Major Charles Ingram, along with 2 co-conspirators, coughed their way to the £1 million prize and a massive lawsuit. What former Capital Radio host of Capital Breakfast was the host of the show during this historic event and for 591 other episodes? By the way, BritCon. Question number 4. The category is Thief. Trivial Pursuit was accused of stealing trivia from Super Trivia Volume 2 when they plagiarized a planted copyright trap. Which fictional detective, whose name was not Philip, as stated on the card, was at the center of this lawsuit? Just one more thing. He didn't have a first name at the time, but it was later stated to be Frank. Question number 5. The category is Bless the Rains. Bordered by Ethiopia, Somalia, and Eritrea. What country achieved independence from France in 1977? This country has the only permanent U.S. military base in Africa, Camp Lemonnier. I believe that's the pronunciation of it. Question number 6. The category is Thanks, Dad. The director of the films La Grande Illusion, 1937, and The Rules of the Game, 1939, had a very famous father. What profession is this director's father most connected to? Question number 7. The category is Chicken Dinner and some more Eurocon for y'all. Which country has won the Eurovision Song Contest the most times with 7 wins? This country is the home of Johnny Logan, the only multiple-time winner of the contest, winning in 1980 and 1987. Question number 8. The category is Same Name. The nicknames of Phil Hellmuth and John McEnroe, and the rapper with the song Functified. Question number 9. The category is Broken Buzzer. I'm going to give you an extra couple of seconds for this one because this one's longer. My karaoke machine is broken. It's on the fritz, and it's only showing me the first letter of each word when the machine is on. What artist am I currently belting out? Hints: 2012 Song of the Year, featuring another artist but could be classified as a duet. And this section is part of the song's chorus. I really should get a new karaoke machine, Laserpig. You're absolutely right. Every week you're going to get an anagram question here, you're going to get a broken buzzer question like this, and you're going to get a same name question. Question number 10. Categories in the kitchen. What cooking method are you using if you are shirring eggs? So that is the end of round 1. It is time for the answers. Let's see how y'all did. So, strong bad, strong mad, and strong sad. Homestar Runner. If you are a fan of Homestar Runner, in the chat, give me your favorite Homestar Runner quote.
Man, I should probably get dressed or something. What is it, like 3 in the afternoon?
Many of you I know are definitely gigantic fans of Homestar Runner. Question number 2. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is the prequel of The Hunger Games, which is written by Suzanne Collins. In the hot seat of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Chris Tarrant was the host when Charles Ingram started, and his wife and someone else in the Fastest Finger Circle coughed their way to the £1 million prize. Trivial Pursuit was accused of stealing trivia from Super Trivia Volume 2 when Philip Colombo was listed as the answer of a card. However, he didn't have a name because, he didn't have a name at that time. The Just One More Thing hint was there for you in case you didn't know about Colombo. Question number 5. Bordered by Ethiopia, Somalia, and Eritrea. What country achieved independence from France in 1977? That's Djibouti. Question number 6. The director of the films La Grande Illusion and the rules of the game had a very famous father. His father is Renoir, and he's a painter or an artist. Question 7. Which country had won the Eurovision Song Contest the most times with 7 wins? That's Ireland. The nickname of Phil Hellmuth, John McEnroe, and the rapper with the song Functified is Da Brat or Brat. My karaoke machine is on the fritz, but most of you were able to figure out that I was listening to some Gaudier. Question number 10. What cooking method are you using if you're shirring eggs? If you're shirring eggs, you're baking them. You are baking them if you are shirring eggs. Generally in a little ramekin situation, and they're delicious if you've never had shirred eggs. So round 2 are 10 more questions. 10 questions that are worth 2 points each in round 2, and we have a final question that's worth 5 points. This round is more difficult, in my opinion, than the last round. That's just the way it tends to work. But again, your mileage may vary. You might think this is much easier. So we'll see what's happening. So we're going to get started with round 2. So category number 1 is LK's favorite question. Born in 1659, what English composer created the opera Dido and Aeneas, and the semi-operas The Fairy Queen and King Arthur? Much of this composer's music fills the background of the Academy Award-winning film Kramer vs. Kramer. Question number 2 is always a good point for us to take a couple extra minutes, because that's our anagram question. You're always looking at the words that are completely capitalized in the anagram questions. That is your anagram. Question number 2. The lantern may turn on over your head when you realize that this 2002 Man Booker Prize-winning author was born in Spain to French-Canadian parents. Question number 3. The category is reality television. Rebecca and Abe Schmucker got married on the first season of what 2012 TLC television show? American model Kate Stoltz was also a cast member of this show. Question number 4. The category is chart toppers. Not counting Margaret Wilson in 1915 and John McCormack in 1917, when music charts were based on sheet music sales. Who has the record of having the highest Billboard Hot 100 charting rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner? Question number 5. The category is record-setting films. What 1975 film, deemed to be culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant by the Library of Congress, holds the still-growing record of having the longest continual theatrical run in history? Question number 6. Playing college football at Auburn and winning the Heisman as well as having an all-star season playing for the Kansas City Royals, what athlete is told that he can't rap in the 1991 song Scenario by A Tribe Called Quest? And some of you right now are probably rapping to your team. If you are rapping to your team right now, or you have someone on your team that is rapping incessantly, you are my people. Question number 7. Nyan Nyan Cosplay became virally popular in 2018 due to her lip dubbing of the diss track Mia Khalifa by I Love Friday. This viral sensation was commonly called what three-word title, which were the first three words in her lip sync? Question number 8. Architecturally speaking, beginning in Southern California and named after a John Lautner-designed coffee house, what type of architecture influenced by the space age and car culture is seen here? Did you eat at Norm's, Cam? If you have someone on your team from California, this is definitely a help. Question number 9. Broadway Geeks Unite. The Pajama Game, 1954. How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, 1961. And Chicago, 1975 are stage musicals that were either directed or choreographed by what legendary dancer? In certain instances, this dancer performed double duty and did both. So question number 10. The category is Aughts TV. What television show centering on the character Ryan Atwood has a theme song performed by the indie band Phantom Planet? So, the next question is our final question. It is time for it. This is a multi-step question. It is a math problem. I know you all love math. This one actually is mathy. But you'll see what's going on. For your final question, take the number of items in a gross and multiply it by the number of feet from goal line to goal line of an NFL field. Do not count the end zones. Take that number and add the number of ounces in a gallon. What total do you get? It's time to go over the answers. It is time to go over the answers. Number 1, born in 1659, what English composer created the opera Dido and Aeneas? Along with the Fairy Queen and King Arthur, that's Henry Purcell. Henry Purcell. The lantern may turn on over your head when you realize that Jan Martel, author of Life of Pi, was the Man Booker Prize-winning author who was born in Spain to French-Canadian parents. Rebecca and Abe Schmucker got married on the first season of what 2012 TLC television show? This is Breaking Amish. Breaking Amish. Not counting Margaret Wilson and John McCormick when the pop music charts were based on sheet music sales, Whitney Houston has the highest Billboard Hot 100 charting rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. What 1975 deemed to be culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant by the Library of Congress holds the record for the longest continual theatrical run in history? That is Rocky Horror Picture Show. Playing college football at Auburn, winning the Heisman and All-Star for Kansas City Chiefs. Because Bo don't know Jack, because Bo can't rap. The answer is Bo Jackson. Nyan cosplay became virally popular due to hit or miss. Now everyone who knows this should be putting that second line into the chat right now. Beginning in Southern California and named after a John Lautner-designed coffee house, what type of architecture influenced by the space age or car culture is seen here? It's Googie. Googie architecture. The Pajama Game, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and Chicago are all directed or choreographed by Bob Fosse. What television show centering on the character Ryan Atwood has a theme song performed by the indie band Phantom Planet? That's The O.C. And if you take the 144 items in a gross, multiply it by the 300 feet from goal line to goal line, you get 43,200. And then you add 128 ounces in a gallon, and you get 43,328. 43,328. I hope you all had fun. Before we see the results, first, I have a message from all of you. I was on the phone with somebody today, and when I tell you who it is, you're going to laugh. Some of you already know who this is. But Maggie Speak sends her regards to everyone in the community. She hopes you're all doing well. She's as bubbly and as wonderful as ever. And she sends her love to absolutely all of you. So I will pass on the cool stuff. Maggie Speak sends her love. She says Aunt Maggie is here for you always, even though she's not with the show anymore. She loves every single one of you, and if you ever need Aunt Maggie, to contact me and I'll make sure that we get in touch. So, again, fun stuff. You did not meet Maggie. Maggie wasn't there at that time. Number two, one of the things that I've been doing, and Maggie has heard about, is that we are taking whatever we're making from this channel and we're kind of passing it forward to everyone who needs, especially during the COVID-19 crisis. So if any of you have the opportunity to support the stream, I'm able to give that back to other people, and I have been. And I have already donated over $1,000 to people who need. So if any of you need help, let me know. If any of you don't need help and you have a couple extra bucks and you can support the stream, that would mean a lot to me also. There's a couple ways to do it. Don't feel required to. You are not required to. Everything I do here is free, and you're welcome to, enjoy all the content for free. But if you can support the stream, I would love you very much, and I'd appreciate it if you can. If you can't, you're still my loves. Follow us. We do content every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I'd love to have you around. But other than that, I really love having you all here. We kept you over 10 minutes, so I'm not going to keep you long. If you can support the stream, I love you too. If you can't, I understand. You're all wonderful, wonderful people. I love having you. Again, if you have Amazon Prime, you can do that for free. You just click that above button that says subscribe. We're back here on Wednesday for our Something Something Birds League, which is that wonderful little thing that we did in that midpoint round, except we do it twice, and we keep track of scores. And the winning team winds up getting, the winning person, it's individual, but the winning person winds up getting a month of Spotify for free. And if you haven't followed us yet, if you're new here and you had fun, come and hang out with us during, just give us a follow. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I will open up everything. Do you have time to grab some cereal for dinner? Yeah, I mean, we're not starting for another 10 minutes. Give or take a minute or two. Let's just... Emilee, I'm not going to... I want to just take that comment and go with it, but I'm not going to. Please don't cheat. Y'all do the best you can, and that's all that we need. No answers in chat. You all just type in the answers onto your wonderful little